Hey everyone, good evening. I'm gonna wait a second. I know it takes just a minute for everyone to hop on. So while everyone's getting connected, we are just gonna hang out for a second. Stephanie and Aaron, y'all give a wave. As soon as I see that we have viewers and that we're not talking to ourselves, I will get us started. Okay, I see we have a few people hopping on. All right. Everyone's jumping on right now. So I'm going to get started right at 8:01. I want to introduce myself to you. My name is Melissa Eichenhorst, and I am a former very passionate teacher turned entrepreneur, work-at-home mom of 2 precious kiddos, and a Diamond Ambassador with our amazing company, Plexus. Now, if you're a guest, you have no idea what that means to be a Diamond Ambassador. So all that means for you is that I am just at the very top of our compensation plan in our company. And I was able to achieve that in 17 short months. Now I am here with 2 of my favorite people, Erin Bush. I'm gonna let her introduce herself for a minute.
Hi everybody, I'm so glad you're here and I'm thrilled to be here with you. My name is Erin. I am a homeschooling mom of 3 kids and I've got 2 dogs and I live in Oklahoma, beautiful Oklahoma. So we're so glad you guys are here tonight. Thanks for joining us.
Awesome, thank you, Erin. I can't wait to hear more from you in a little bit. And I want to introduce my friend, Stephanie Murray to you. Stephanie.
Hey guys, my name's Stephanie Murray and I am coming to you from Montana. We just moved here from Southern California and I am a former military spouse, former full-time working mom. I have 2 precious little guys, really young, and I used to work like 60 hours a week and now I don't, thanks to Plexus. I get to work from home, so I'm excited to share why I love it with you guys.
Awesome, thank you so much, Stephanie. Okay, so I am in Houston, Texas, so we're spread out all over the country, and that is one of the best things about our business is that we are not bound by our location. And I just want you guys to know that tonight is going to be incredible. Before Plexus came into my life, I loved my job as a teacher. I was a super passionate teacher. I was not looking for a new opportunity. I was not looking for a way out of the classroom. Plexus came into my life at just the right time. So my initial goal when I got started was just to earn enough money to get my own personal products paid for. But my story is amazing because in just 3 months, I had replaced my teaching income with Plexus. And in 7 months, I had replaced not only my income, but my husband's as well. So I was able to quit my job as a teacher to share our amazing products and this financial opportunity with other people. And it has been such a life-changing blessing for our family. So tonight, we are going to jam-pack the next 30 minutes for you. So stay with us until the end because we are gonna tell you how you are gonna have the chance to get your name entered to win an Echo Dot. So this event this evening, it's an exclusive VIP event. So what does that mean for you? It means that the person who invited you thinks that you have what it takes to be successful in network marketing. They could only invite 2 people to this event tonight and they thought of you. So if you are tuning in and watching this, you must be pretty dang special. So you might be someone who knows nothing about our industry, or maybe you have been in network marketing in the past, or maybe you want nothing to do with network marketing. And I am here to tell you that I can relate to all 3. All we're asking is that tonight you will open your heart and you will open your mind to hear us about why we love Plexus so much. And then I have no doubt that when you walk away from your computer, you are gonna be ready and informed to take your next step. We're gonna get started, and what we're gonna do for you is we are gonna count down the top 3 reasons why you want to be a part of Plexus. And I'm going to share number 3, and then Stephanie and Aaron are gonna help me out in a little bit. So number 3, the third reason why you want to be involved in Plexus is because our company is a network marketing company. Network marketing does over $180 billion in sales annually. So I was an English teacher, and that number would have meant nothing to me, but I want to put this into perspective for you. The movie industry does about $90 billion annually, and network marketing does double that. I bet some of y'all have heard of Richard Kiyosaki. He is the one that wrote the best-selling book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and he has a really good new book out there called The Business of the 21st Century. And he says that network marketing is the fastest growing business model in the world today. In fact, a new home-based business is started every 12 seconds. So I want you guys to think about why that is. It's because the economy that we live in, our economy is changing into a social economy. In fact, right before this event tonight with you guys, I hopped on Google and I Googled retail stores closing. And an article pulled up with the headline, Top 10 Retailers That Are Closing in 2017. And then the sub-headline said this, okay? It said, brick and mortar stores are suffering due to competition from online stores. And the closures keep coming, okay? So stores like Sears and stores like Macy's, I got an email the other day, Children's Place, which is some place where I shop for my kids, they're closing a bunch of stores. Companies are pulling their products off the shelves from department stores and traditional stores, and they are putting them into the direct sales model. And this is what we do in network marketing. We basically cut out the middlemen of traditional retail. All of these middlemen are the reasons why we spend so much money on a product. So instead of spending money on taking a product from the manufacturer to the wholesaler to the retailer and then them spending a ton of money on advertising like traditional retail does, we bring you products directly from the company into your hands. And the beauty is that the money saved from cutting out all of the middlemen goes to creating the highest quality products like we have and like you guys are going to hear about in a second. And it goes to compensating those that are spreading the word about the products, like myself and the person that invited you and Stephanie and Aaron. Another perk is that you get these products, which are super high quality at the most affordable price. So I am so proud that the company that I represent is a network marketing company. Another reason that I love to support network marketers is because you can support your friends. You can help bring more income to families that you know and love instead of giving your money to big corporations. You can help a mom pay for her kiddos' dance lessons or soccer lessons. By contributing to your friend's network marketing company, you might be able to help pull a husband from working a second job. I know for us, it was the small things like being able to go to the dentist without having to, not get the work done because I had like a really expensive bill that happened to me when I was teaching. The dentist told me I had $700 worth of dental work that needed to be done, and I didn't come back for 7 years because we didn't have an extra $700, and I know that some of y'all can relate. Or, being able to afford new tires for our car. That was my life pre-Plexus. I was driving on bad tires because we didn't have the extra income laying around to get them replaced. Now, our company is amazing because we pay our ambassadors 11 different ways. One of the things that I love about our company so much is that if you get started today in your Plexus business, you could get paid as early as next Friday. We get paid 5 times a month, weekly, and then one big monthly commission check. So if you have questions or you want details about our compensation plan and what makes it so different, because trust me, it is different, then reach out to the person that invited you and have them share the nitty-gritty of our compensation plan with you, and I know that they would love to do that. So right now, I want to ask Stephanie, my friend Stephanie, why do you love this industry of network marketing? What makes this business model so great for you, Steph?
So I totally love network marketing. I'm a huge fan, and I've done a couple companies before, and none of them worked like Plexus works. So the industry is great, but this compensation plan, especially, actually pays you for the work you're doing. So I've been involved in other things where I worked my tail off and was paid in like more products that I could go then try to sell. And the biggest difference with Plexus was that I don't know, within the first month, actually a couple of weeks, I got a direct deposit that was cash money, like real money. And I realized, oh my gosh, they're really going to pay me real money for the work that I'm doing, which seems silly, but that is a really big deal and a really big differentiator for our company. So the reason I love network marketing and the way that, you know, our business model is set up is really that it allowed me to trade in that 60-hour-a-week job with a 3-hour-a-day commute. My kids were being raised in daycare at 6 months and 2 years old. Literally 8 hours a day or more, they were being raised in daycare, and I would go days without seeing them because I would leave the house before they woke up, and oftentimes I'd get home after they were already in bed. And so because of this company, I've been able to trade in that life for a life that allows me to work my business around my life instead of the other way around. So being able to fit this business into the nooks and crannies of my life, into the way that it works. And you know, if there's a day that I have to take my husband to a doctor's appointment, like this morning, I don't have to work. I don't have to be at work at 9 a.m. I can work later, or, you know, I can work within the constraints of our life. And so that means a lot to me as being a mom, but also being a caregiver to a veteran, that sometimes he just needs my attention. And you guys might not be the spouse of a veteran, but I'm sure that you have people depending on you and really vying for your attention and that deserve that attention while you're here, because tomorrow's not promised. So I think today is all we've got, and you have to make the best of today. So being able to have that time and control your time is just priceless to me. So with that, I would love to ask Erin to hop on and share the numbers. Why you should joining our company.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here. Again, we're so thrilled that you are. I am a Sapphire Ambassador with Plexus. And if you're new, you don't know what that means. But I am one rank from the top, which is Diamond, that Melissa mentioned earlier. Now, this is hilarious because, you guys, I was a network marketer hater. If you are on here tonight and you are just doing a friend a favor, or you were like, well, I'm interested in products, but there's no way I'll sell to my friends, that was me. I'm an English teacher by trade, and I felt like what I was doing was nobler than trying to find a job where I could work from home. But things change and times change, and I changed. So I'm asking you tonight to have an open heart. Really open your mind to the potential of what we are telling you and the potential to change your family and your life and the legacy you leave for your kids. Okay. One of the things that really changed for me is I'm kind of like a helper. I love nurturing and I love encouraging people. That's why I loved the classroom, because I loved mentoring people to be their best self. And one of the things that network marketing does is allows you to grab hold of people who want to run with you and do things together. It is really, truly an equal opportunity for everyone, no matter your walk of life. And the amazing thing about Plexus is they make this so easy to make an income from the very beginning that anyone can do it. Absolutely anyone. But tonight, I'm going to talk about our products, because you can have a great compensation plan, but if you don't have products that work, you don't have a good thing to sell people. You don't have any basis foundation for your business at all. But when you marry amazing products with an amazing compensation plan, the sky is the limit. Okay, I'm going to be real with you. America is in a health crisis. We see this. You see the commercials when you're watching a show for this medication and that medication. You see your friends and family that are on medications and are suffering. And you know what? There is something going on deep in the root within our culture, within our food and our environment that is causing things to happen in our bodies that make us feel not ourselves. I was one of those people. I was exhausted. I was miserable. I was in agony. I was to the point over an 8-year period of time after having my 3 kids that I was slowly debilitating. And I was to the point where doing more than one errand during the day was difficult, where I was snapping and irritable with everybody in my life, the people I love the most. How awful is that? I had to ask my 8-year-old to watch her younger siblings so that I could take a nap. I lived for that nap during the day. Got up in the morning, was tired by noon, needed a nap, and just to be able to get through the rest of the day. I was in such agony at one point that I would have to shuffle from my car to the wheelchair ramp at Target because I could not even take a step up and down a curb. So I was at the very pinnacle of desperately needing something. So I started researching and I started looking for help. Come to find out, 3 years kind of prepared me, that educating myself, for the day that a friend told me about Plexus. Okay, so one of the things I started on was Slim. This is not a meal replacement. Now, I needed weight loss for sure, but what really caught my eye was that it would help increase willpower over food. I had gone to caffeine, those great Starbucks, that would just keep me pumped enough to get through the day, every single day. And what I found over time is that this little Slim stick that I took once a day helped level, balance my blood sugar so I wasn't up and down all day long. I wasn't hangry. I wasn't, as my 12-year-old calls it when she gets too hungry, emotional. And I was able to really be the mom that I should be the wife I wanted to be. The amazing thing about Slim is that it balances. It balances your blood sugar so that you don't feel so cranky. You don't feel, really, you know what? This is what it does. Your body remembers what it's like to be naturally hungry, and then remembers what it's like to feel full, and then remembers what it's like to feel naturally tired at the end of a good day. When those things happen, when your body is in balance, oh my goodness, the number one thing we hear is that people are happier. They're in a better mood. They can handle stress easier. Okay, so Slim is incredible for that, burning fat, reducing toxins in order to get your body in balance. The second product that I added into my regimen was BioCleanse. Now, what people don't understand is that we should be eliminating every single day, more than once a day, every time we eat, in fact. And the majority of people in America have digestive issues and cannot do this. Look up intestinal permeability. This is where the digestive system, over time, because of foods and toxins that get into our body, those toxins have got to come out somehow. And if they're not coming out the way they should come out, then they get into the bloodstream and cause all kinds of havoc in our body. BioCleanse goes in, sweeps away that stuff, gently and easily in a natural and normal way. Now, one of my very favorite products, and the one that made me feel like I was back, is ProBio 5. How many of you on this call tonight have been on an antibiotic? How many of you have eaten sugar-free Jell-O or Diet Coke? Maybe sugar-free candy? Sucralose and other chemical sugars are shown to kill gut bacteria, the good stuff in our gut. So do antibiotics. They are wonderful and they are necessary at times, but they don't discriminate. They go in and they kill both bad and good bacteria. So what happens over time is that the bad bacteria gets in control in your gut and causes all kinds of issues. Do you eat sugar cereal? Do you eat a candy bar every once in a while? How about ice cream? Bad week? Do you find yourself going to the freezer more often than you should? Guess what? That bad bacteria absolutely loves you for feeding it sugar. So ProBio 5 does something that's really amazing. Now you may ask, well, I can go down to the store and I can buy a probiotic. Why in the world would I buy one from you? Here's the deal. ProBio 5 is not just a probiotic. It was designed to specifically combat harmful fungi in your gut. It does this with a 1-2 punch. First, it contains 3 enzymes whose only purpose is to attack, kill, and feed on bad fungus. Second, it has 5 probiotics, that's the good stuff, to repopulate good growth in your gut. These 2 sets of ingredients combine to tip the balance of power back in your body's favor. Enzymes kill the bad stuff. Probiotics grow the good stuff, making your immune system healthy again so it can do its job. Now, I was pretty sick for quite some time. So I started to feel happier and a little more in control with Slim. I started to feel better in my digestive system with BioCleanse. But when I added ProBio 5, that was when I was no longer needing a nap, no longer worried about how many things I had to do in that day and if I had the energy to do them, could concentrate better, was sleeping fantastic at night. I was balanced. But okay, here's the deal. Actually, there's one more product I've got to touch on because if I don't, I'm doing you a disservice. One of the things that if you were to Google gut health and absorption is you will find that the average American diet causes us to get to the point where we do not absorb the nutrients in our food or nutrients in supplements the way we should. This is where X Factor comes in. Because of a patented aloe blend, this multivitamin will help you absorb your nutrients the way you should in an incredible, incredible way. I often hear people say, I can't believe it. I actually feel better on a vitamin. I've never felt any different when taking a vitamin before. This is the #1 thing we hear with this incredible product. And with this kind of setup, with these Fab 4, as we call them, everybody from the healthy CrossFitter to the unhealthy chronic condition sufferer, Plexus has a solution for. It hits the 3 main issues: unstable blood glucose, digestive issues, and absorption for a healthy immune system. This is the season where we have a lot of stuff that hits our body. Are you truly prepared? Is your immune system where it should be? Are you prepared to fight that stuff? Okay, when you marry these incredible products with an unmatched, generous compensation plan, you guys, there is no cap. There's no cap on our compensation plan. You can go as far as you want with your business as you can. As to the moon, go. You can do that. That is how generous and incredible our products and our compensation plan are. Now, I'm going to ask Stephanie. I know that you have a favorite product, Stephanie, so share with us what that is.
Okay, so when I was thinking about my favorite product was, it's really a tie. It's so hard to pick. All of them are my favorite, but I'm going to share my top two. So this is Edge. This is one of our newer products, and it is seriously slim. The pink drink is like my mommy juice. It's definitely what powers me through the day, but when it gets to like, certain days where I'm just like dragging at 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'll take an Edge, and it is the cleanest energy you could ever imagine. You can focus. It gives you clear thinking and clean energy without like the jitters, and you don't feel like your chest is gonna explode. There's nothing gross or scary in it. Like, I've taken Hydroxycut in the past and all of those crazy things that are not good for you. This is not even really focused on weight loss. It's just straight energy, and it is so good and so amazing, and it makes me a happy mommy. So Edge is one of my favorites, and then I would be remiss if I didn't share that Ease is my favorite. So this is Ease Cream, and there are two capsules, two different types of capsules that also go with this Ease line, but I just decided to show you the cream. I love Ease and the capsules and the Nerve capsules because these products are saved my husband, because these helped him get off of narcotics. He was addicted to narcotics daily, just to get through, just to trudge through. He was a zombie on 22 different medications for him, and a lot of those were for pain. And the Slim that Aaron shared with you really helped get his overall inflammation down, so that kind of helped him feel better in general. But he weaned himself off of the narcotics with Ease Cream, the capsules, and the Nerve. And they're amazing. And then I use Ease myself kind of whenever I need it, if I've got a headache or whatever, but I love Ease for that. So with that, I'm going to stay on here and share with you guys the number one reason. So we counted it down, 3, 2, 1. We are at number one. We're wrapping it up for tonight. And the number one reason to join Plexus is for the fun, the friendships, and being able to give back. So I'm going to hit on each of those really quickly. So fun. Woo! Check out all my necklaces. Each of these represents a really awesome trip that Plexus has sent me on. Last I counted, we were at like 9 or 10, something like that. I don't know about you, but I love to travel, and traveling on someone else's dime is even better. So what Plexus has sent us on that many trips in the last 3 years, it's been amazing. This one's a really awesome necklace. This represents our trip to Hawaii that being an emerald or above, which I'm a sapphire like Aaron, Plexus sends us on a trip every year to Hawaii, all expenses paid for us and a guest. So my husband and I went the last 2 years, and we're gearing up to go again this year and celebrate our 10-year anniversary in Hawaii. I can't wait. So super duper fun. I don't know if you guys noticed, but my giant checks back there at a couple of these free trips that we've gone on, they also give you the opportunity to win extra prizes. So I've won those giant checks back there, which are just super fun. If you've never held a giant check, it's a thrill. So anyway, fun. And then friendships is the next one. Friendships. So when I joined Plexus, I did not think I needed any more friends. I was happy with the people that I had around me, and I thought I was good. I did not need any new friends. But I will say to you that probably I spoke to maybe 5 or 6 people today, kind of one-on-one on the phone or texting, that sort of thing. And of those 6 people, 4 of them I would not know if it weren't for Plexus. And these are my very best friends who I confide in, who give me strength to get through the day, who know my struggles, who celebrate my wins with me. Those are 4 people that I could not imagine doing life without, and our paths would not have even crossed if it weren't for Plexus. And those other two people that I did talk to today that were already my friends before Plexus, they're also doing Plexus with me, and Plexus has given us a way to grow our relationship and really come closer. And one of those being even my own mom. We've gotten closer thanks to Plexus. We get to do this together. She's an Emerald, and so we both drive our Lexuses and have a great time. And so just the opportunity to meet new friends and grow the relationships we already have is such a blessing, thanks to Plexus. And then finally, giving back. I don't know about you, but I've always had a heart for giving, and I've not always been as financially blessed as we are today. I've always been greatly blessed, but not necessarily in the wallet. And having a heart to give, and even just seeing somebody on the street, or even hearing about a charity, something going on that you really want to give to, and not having the financial means to do so is really heartbreaking. So because of Plexus, I can't believe that we're able to give to our church, to charities. We've come together and as Plexus ambassadors, and we've opened up a home in Thailand to rescue little boys and little girls out of the sex trade in Thailand, all because of the generosity of Plexus ambassadors. Because we're making a little bit extra or a lot extra, and I think we all kind of share that common heart of wanting to give back, and it's really amazing to have the ability to do so because we've got this extra income coming in because of Plexus. So I'm going to turn it over to Melissa. I want to know, what are some of your favorite Plexus perks, Melissa?
Well, you covered so many of them, Stephanie. Thank you. It's true. Being a Plexus ambassador is so fun. It really is. We have a blast. We get to travel together. My friends are people that are my confidants. One thing that is a huge perk is that we value personal development in Plexus. And Erin touched a little bit on that, but it's really neat to be a part of a group of people that are like-minded and working towards bettering themselves. When we work to better ourselves, that means we are better mommies and wives and just better people all around, and I love that. One thing that wasn't mentioned, and that's a part of our compensation plan, as well as our Emerald Extravaganza, which Stephanie mentioned, our trip to Hawaii. But when you reach that level, you also get to drive a Plexus Lexus. So all three of us earn a stipend to drive a Plexus Lexus. I actually just picked up my 4th Plexus Lexus this past week, and that is so exciting and fun for our family, a car that I would never have driven if it weren't for this opportunity. But the main one really is giving back and being able to give back beyond anything we've ever been able to imagine before. And Stephanie mentioned the Plexus Gems Thrive Rescue Home, and I'm a part of that too, along with so many other Plexus ambassadors. And when you become a part of this group, this awesome group of Plexus people, you become a part of a group of people who really are, and it sounds cliche, but we're changing the world. Because I said yes to Plexus, thousands of people's lives have been changed. Thousands. People's health, people's finances, and we've been able to go out and make an even greater impact for this world. So we have an incredible opportunity, amazing products, but we have a lot of fun and are able to give back as well. So Erin is going to close us out for tonight and tell you guys how you to earn your Plexus stock.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Whoever invited you tonight loves you very much. They see in you a potential for this company and our products to bless you and your family. And not only that, but they see in you the influence and ability to bless hundreds and possibly thousands of other people. Because in the end, we have a great compensation plan. You won't find one better. We have incredible products that are changing health and lives, but we are really about people. We are about cheering each other on, encouraging each other to be their best self, and helping others. That is at the very foundation and core of our culture, is locking arms with each other and blessing others. So Tonight, in order to be entered into the raffle for the Echo Dot, please message the thing you loved most about tonight's event to the person who invited you, and you will be entered into a drawing for the Dot. I personally hope to see you on our incredible supportive team pages in the near future, and maybe even in Maui with us next year. Have a great night.